What's the secret to self-mastery? You can ponder it, but we make it so complex. It doesn't need to be that complex. The secret is just to do your best in every moment. You see, a true master is not someone who has it all figured out, but someone who shows up each day and does their best with what they have. Mastery is not found in effort. It is found in consistency and the willingness to learn from both success and failure. You see, when we embrace each day as an opportunity to give our best, we're already on the path of self-mastery. And the thing to get is your best one day will not be your best the next day. But on the day that you did it, it would be your best. And that's the key thing. Some days you're going to be not quite in sync and you're going to feel pain, you're going to have pain. Well, if you're in pain, you can't do anything but what you can do. But the key thing is most people don't apply their best. Most people say, well, I'm going to save my best for this. Well, think about this. You're born and you die. We know that to be true. The time in the middle is all you've got. If you knew that all you had was a time in the middle, why wouldn't you be doing your best in that time? So if you're with your kids, do your best with your kids. If you're at work, you do your best with your work. If you're with your partner, you do your best with your partner. If you're in the gym, you do your best with yourself in the gym. If you're making a meal, do your best in that moment. But your best doesn't mean perfection. And I think that's really the key thing to understand. Doing your best does not mean being perfect. Being perfect is a judgment. And that judgment just screws us up because we judge ourselves and we've got to be perfect. By whose standards? And is perfection even possible? I don't know. What does perfection mean? Who determines it? Who sets the boundaries, the parameters? What is perfect and what is not perfect? You know, you see someone dive in an Olympic competition and they get rated on a 10 scale. That was a perfect dive. But you know, someone had to set the standard, the bar for what was perfect. But what makes that person who set the standard right? It's just an opinion, isn't it? What if the perfect dive was just a belly flop? What if you were on that board and the best you could do was a belly flop that day? That's great. You jumped. Now, it may have hurt when you hit your belly, but you jumped. You did your best that day, as opposed to doing nothing that day. But let's say you're there and you're on that platform and let's say you've got a frozen shoulder and it hurts. Your best that day is to not jump. Do you see what I'm getting at? We have the ability to use our mind to adapt to every situation, and knowing that in that situation, here's the best I can give, and give your best. And what happens then is that at the end of the day, you look back and you say, I feel fulfilled. I gave my best. Tomorrow, I commit to giving my best again. And no matter what your best is, my friends, it's enough. No matter what anyone else says, it's enough. So you get to choose. And today you can start. In the next thing you do, give your best. And guess what? You'll become a master. Make it a great day. Make it a great day because I know you can, and I think you do too. Do your best. Until next time, much love.